Hello, everyone. Welcome to the other semifinal round of the tournament between Domirae and Nateman. Almost a little over 12 hours after the last one between Mike and Homura. Whoever wins this is going to face Homura in the final. Whoever loses this is going to face Mikey Burger in the bronze medal placement match. I'm Game Draco, joined by Rating Variant. And we are starting on the flagship track of the movie, the Bunta Classic.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting to go to the movies right off the bat. This is the very end of the Galactic Circuit. One of the lesser picked tracks, but definitely one of the best thrill rides the game has to offer.
Oh man, this track is so brutal. It is a brutal track. Where Nateman is, you can't really be sure unless you time it just right, and even then it's not always a guarantee. So, yeah. Then we see the other
bit of initiative here. I'm going to pull up a map of the place.
So, I'm just going to check off if they're ready, and then we'll start. Okay.
It's interesting. I'm looking at the map of the Bunta Classic. You'll never guess what this place is actually called. Ben's Mesa.
Okay. Well, players say they're ready.
Alrighty then. Lightning dropping and do it in the chat. Here we go.
Okay. Domirae, okay, countdown is starting on this semi-final round.
Got the map up and ready. This should be good.
Yeah. Always exciting when this track is played in tournament.
I don't think I've been on the call when it's been played in tournament. I'm thankful also I've never played the thing in tournament.
Oh, it has one of the highest death rates of any. I think it has the highest death rate of any track in tournament.
I would not doubt that. Heck, in the movie, I think only 5 people finished.
I think it was 6. Anakin, Bowles, EB, Gasgano, Elon Mac, and Bowles Roar.
I think we're underway.
Yep. We have about a 4-second sync.
Both racers are already taking the massive jump. Dom on the service ramp. Cutting the boost before impact.
Oh! Nateman scrapes on the service ramp. And that puts him a little bit behind. But Domirae is just using some aggressive driving on this track. This track is a very high risk, high reward.
In the minutes before the game, he openly stated he was going to be playing this very risky. Both of them using the wall jump. Over into Mushroom Mesa, closing in on the whip.
Yep. One of the hardest parts of the track, Beggars Canyon.
Oh, man.
Ooh, Nateman really struggling with the bends and holding the boost.
Domirae cutting the boost as he moves into the cell, going into the Canyon Dune turn.
Into the Tuscan Dune turn. This track these are the parts where he...
Ooh, another
Nateman.
scrape from Nateman.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of scrapes.
What do we got? We got Late Crawler. Both of them passed it. Dom several seconds in the lead.
Yeah.
Onto Hut Flats, being his own minesweeper, knocking out the rocks in the path.
Yep. 135 for Domirae and a 138 by Nateman.
I would kill for either of those times. Me being 100% candid here. Both of them taking big jump. Dom hard on the brakes, moving towards the service ramp.
Domirae is just eking out a lead from just going hyper-aggressive.
Nateman taking a hard scrape before hitting the desert plain.
Yep.
Second
Yikes.
time through the whip.
Going through Beggars Canyon.
Jagcrag Gorge.
Yep.
And into the cell.
It's the part where Saboba knocked out before the Tuscan Dune turn.
Oof.
Going right through the fire. Did not get hit with an engine fire. Same with Nateman.
Yeah, you can dodge bullets a lot easier than blaster bolts.
Hard to believe it when the stormtroopers are usually pretty klutzy in the Star Wars movies.
Hey, only Imperial stormtroopers are so precise.
As in, not really when you see the movies.
Absolutely not. Dom already back to start finish on the final lap.
135. I think we see another 138 coming in from Nateman. Yep, another 138.
Good lord. Dom is taking absolutely berserk lines. This is, ugh.
And aggressive boost holds.
Came to play with the kid gloves off. There is no mercy.
Yeah.
Moving on to the desert plain.
Past the Pit of Carcoon into Beggars Canyon.
Into the whip. Cruising into Jagcrag Gorge. A hefty lead. It would take a crash or two for Nateman to swing back into this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tuscans remain remain off target today. Oh, the moment I say it.
Nateman catches fire on one.
A heavy repair. He goes the full length of the repair session on the right engine. Oh!
Send in the jars. We got scrapped. The Sandcrawler claims a victim today.
Oh, man. Right at the tail end of it, too. Yikes. The Dom clear start finish.
With a 446.
Oh, man. Dodge the Tuscans only to get got by the Hoodie Jawas. That bites. And just like that, Nate takes the lead. Or Dom takes the lead, excuse me. 1-0.
Next track we're going to is Saboba's Legacy with Ben Band.
Yam in the chat. Don't even need to send in the Jawas. They're right there. Nothing like a little convenience for the scrappers. They work hard out there.
Yep. Utini to you.
Yeah! I can't go high pitch on a Jawa impersonation. Not anymore. That's about as good as you're going to get. SL no Ben. Trying to remember who you go with in this case. I know Bowles is extremely risky. Who would you go for in this case?
I know Mars is the safe bet, but I suspect we're going to see riskier Bowles beat out Elon Mack or Mahonic here.
Hook the Relentless in the chat. Pretty irresponsible of the tourney organizers to allow the Jawas on the track. You know they've got side bets on the Jawas.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Nateman had his game crash.
And there's another bingo square filled.
And here we go. Domirae going with Bowles and
Oh my God.
adjusting his traction. Both going with Bowles and adjusting their traction.
This is going to be wild. Oh, man. Honestly, if you missed out on this day or you don't get to watch the replay, you are making a mistake. This is a wild end to the doubleheader. We're only 2 races in and it's a wild end.
Yeah.
And the countdown's up. Ooh. If you're going to botch it, get it out of the way early. 3, 2, 1. And we're ready to go. Race 2. Bowles Mirror on SL Full Track. That is a safe bet, Mikey. Betting on Bowles, you can't lose. Oh! Oh, dear. That wall is really hungry today.
About 11 seconds.
God, it is so risky taking that turn.
Especially with Bowles.
Handles like a clunker, wrecks like a clanker.
Yike!
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness! That line, I thought he was just gonna clip. Let's see what they do here. Both going. Oh my goodness, this is close.
Oh, this is...
No! Oh, they both restart.
Okay, that had to... Wait, what?
What the...
Are they that far behind? I think they might be that far behind.
Yeah.
If that's the case, that was... Oh, man.
About 2.5 seconds lead, 2.5 second pause
oh,
for
no!
Nateman. And Nateman takes the crash.
Now it's Dom's race to lose. Oh, man.
Oh.
Definitely going to throw off a lot of things with that crash. Nateman is now going to be 44.
Not what a crash takes on this track, and Bowles does recover slower because of his acceleration being so bad.
Both playing extremely aggressive. Grit your teeth on this one. It's wild how one crash here costs you far more time than any other crash. Because usually I think the constant is 5 or 6 seconds on a crash.
Yeah, and he took it at a really bad. He took it at a really bad spot because that's what you're supposed to hold the boost on. Ooh. Domirae playing it safe.
At this point, I don't know if he knows what happened on the other end, but he can afford to play it safe. Closes out with a 150.283.
Or 157.25 for Nateman.
Oh, man. Dom still deathless. Nateman pulling 1 death per board. It's not over yet.
This should be interesting what we have coming up next. We're going to book the training with the top 3 fastest pods band in Ben Quarnaro's Bull's Roar and Eldar Beto.
All the big guns are prohibited this time. Huh. I don't know who you would pick if you ban Bowles, Aldar, and Ben.
That would come down to probably the free sum of Mars, Mahonic, and Elon Mac.
Oh. I think it'd be wild to see an Elon pick.
Yeah.
But I think Maul is the safest bet.
Yeah.
It's a giant trade. I think it's a giant trade-off with what you pick. You either pick Mars for the boost duration or Maul for the boost impact.
Same with Elon Mac. He has a booster that's also strong too.
And did Nateman's game crash again?
It looks like it. I think he's just restarting it in between matches.
Might be the safer bet. Let me mute my other Discord channels real quick. I do not need to be hearing from you for the next hour. Go away! And BTC being one of the shortest boards in the game, I believe second shortest. And it looks like he's going with Jin Riso, the alternate skin of Mars Guo. I can only imagine the irony if he loses with Jin. And it looks like Nateman's going with Elon Mac. Oh boy. Oh. Dom may be considering something else. Nope, sticking to his guns. Ooh, changing parts. Swaps out his grip settings. 5.
Mars has much better traction.
2, 1. We're ready to go. Race 3. BTC, no big guns.
We have to wait to see what the restart is. Because I know we haven't seen the official restart from Nateman yet.
Nateman looking to be sticking with the flight strategy, with Dom just getting a good long hop off the boost.
Can't tell if it's I.
And again, Mars is just going to have so much boost to work with compared to Elon, who is on a fuse. It's not a short fuse, but it is one.
What's going on here? Are we starting yet, or are we...
I could not tell you. There have been no times submitted. Maybe... I feel like this year the racers have been a long distance behind. It's like about a minute or so. There's Nateman.
Here we
There's
go.
Dom. Good lord.
Yeah, a little concerned for a second there.
You and me both.
There we go.
Dom off the line first.
About 6.6 3/4 of a second.
Did Nate miss the boost start? I didn't see that.
I didn't catch it either.
Blink and you miss it. Also, shoutouts to Sebulba, everyone's least favorite minesweeper.
Oh, that was a good sink. both going
Dom
with
just
it.
barely outside of the... I forget what it's called already. What is that silly thing called where you got to tilt the pod to go through it in the movies? Ugh. The keyhole. I think it's the keyhole.
Yeah, I think that's a good term for it in general. See already different boost strats because Elon Max is faster but shorter. And a little bit slower. Mars has better acceleration. Mars might actually have the edge here just because...
Of how long it can be on the boost.
Yeah. But it's super close. Yeah,
I had about half a second.
Yeah, about half a second. Oh no! Dom lost it! Dom lost it on the bump. Oh, a rage look back from Dom. That's something you don't see every day.
Nateman looking to be ahead. Nope, Dom makes it out of the keyhole faster.
Gotta come down to the boost. Oh my goodness. It's gotta be close. 140.522 versus a 140.808. Just a third of a second difference.
Off the mark. Dom takes a commanding 3-0 lead. Oh, man. It's definitely close races. The only difference is either just different boost patterns or a crash. That's all the difference is. Moving on to board number 4.
Another juicy pick. Doug Derby with skips with slide Paramita band. So
That's a throwaway ban if I ever saw one. Doug Derby skips. One of the first skips I ever tried that wasn't Abyss. I think I remember the first time I did it, I tried it with Team Toe, no upgrades, so definitely good memories here. Obviously, your best climbers should be Juan, correct?
yes, he's the safest bet, but I know I think the record is with Bullseye.
Which is absolutely wild considering.
I think the record for the Abyss skip is now with Bullseye too.
Seriously? Wait, the record or the tasks?
I think it's the actual record.
Good lord. I think it was Goof that had the task that I often bring up with Slide, with the super slide being the way he's able to just literally run hooks around that ramp.
Yeah.
But if it's Bullseye, someone's going to have to send me the tape on that one. I'm curious. Don't know how tiny glass bones can take 3 impacts like that without exploding on the spot. But what do I know? I just work here. Nate making the climb. He's up. He's over. And no deload. Up.
This skip can go either way. It is a very dicey skip. You can't be sure it will count. You can't be sure if you can fall. You'll sometimes fall through the void. So
I very much go timid on this one. I will cross back over to the line and just hit the line going forward and then crash back down to earth and drive through the start-finish line. I won't hook towards it in midair. I'm not that crazy.
And I think Nateman's stream has frozen. Yep, Nateman's stream has frozen.
Is that on the bingo card? Someone needs to make the official bingo card, Mikey, because everyone brings it up and I don't know what bingo is. We also need to shuffle it every time. Oh,
here
he's
it goes.
de-iced. He has de-iced.
Okay, it's melted. This is what I mean by how just dicey the skip can be.
Oh man, and if you miss it, you got to do the whole lap. Ooh. And the countdown is ready to start.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Board 4. DD skips. No slide. Nateman indicating he needs to restart because he tabbed out. So we will have presumably a game or title restart. Nateman indicating he is starting. Yep, there's the in position for the restart. Waiting on Dom. Yeah, everyone this year has been about a minute behind.
Here we go. Hopefully we'll see a restart soon. Come on. Nateman, what's going on your end?
Well, in the meantime, it's going to be kind of one-sided.
Come on, why are you doing that?
There we go. I think, maybe, possibly.
Okay. There we go. There we go, let's see. Yeah, I'll be 34.165 to beat.
Good God. I'll take tall order for 1,000, Alex.
Falls into the void!
But he made the skip, so he does have one lap under his belt. Climb number 2. Impact number 2.
So that void cost him. And I don't know, he might be forfeiting.
Nope, no forfeit.
No forfeit.
No quitting here. He makes the climb. He makes the hook. He has it.
Match point for Domirae.
Closing out with a 43.357. 43-point Magnum. Come on, Nate, man. Take one off him.
Finals track is Bumpy's Breakers. No ban.
Essentially the final track from Nateman anyway. He will have to fight through the full gamut of Dom's picks. Which, let's be candid, is a fate I wouldn't wish on anyone.
And we have... Alright, both of them have selected Bull's Roar.
Change your mind.
No time. No time for changing your mind here, Watto. What are you laughing at?
Yobana pihota mindia, huh?
Who are you calling foolish Outlander?
Utmins.
Again, with this Outlander talk. I don't know if it's sad or incredible that I remember what all the lines mean.
I don't. I don't remember them much either.
Episode 1 is my favorite of the films, so
Yeah.
I am in that vast gulf of a minority. If we get that conversation started here, I'm never going to leave the commentary booth.
I'm not going to get into it because it's not quite that relevant to this game.
Yeah, we're in the warm-up phase. We got a moment.
Yeah.
We have about a minute to race time, though.
Yeah.
Again, this is Nateman's last chance to secure a win and put the brooms back in the closet. Three, 2, 1. Potentially the last race of the day. Bumpy's no Ben. Let's do it.
Yep.
With how clunky Bowles is, I imagine that someone's going to take a crash in the city shortcut.
Yeah.
That's what the whispers tell me. And you've got to brake a little bit harder on the hairpin of doom. Because if Ben's a Ferrari, what does that make Bowles?
I think he's more. I'd say Bowles is more like a top fuel dragster.
Definitely a funny looking car.
But yeah, Bowles is even stiffer than Ben when it comes to turning, which is why he's even more of a dragster than Ben.
Hard to believe. Especially for me, usually being on console locked at 60 FPS. Though I will say, Bowles handles absolutely miserably. And we have the official run ready to go.
About 9.75.
Give or take.
0.75.
Dom at the breakers and 20 seconds in.
Oh, they're really close.
Telling you, these guys are on par. It's just the slightest of mistakes
I thought Nateman was going to crash into the lid there. Oh, bomb crashes!
That was a lot earlier than I expected. Nateman drives fast into the lead. Heading towards the ramp. Don't take it too fast or you will clip top.
He doesn't.
Mikey in the chat. Dom's human.
Yikes!
Oh,
I even
boy.
Nateman survived that.
He let off the brakes and had minimal effort on the slide. It looks like it was a very timid turn.
And Domirae went a little bit timid too after that crash.
I'm curious as to how that's going to change his mindset with him going into potentially safe or conserve time mode. But he is making that speed up in the speedway section very quickly. He's back to within 4 seconds. Oh man, I don't want to say anything. Last time I said it, it went wrong. Engine screaming in the breakers. Oh boy. Nateman pulling up to the ramp. Low ceiling.
No! Jeez, you're scaring me there, Nate. Dom almost does the same thing.
At this point, you have to. You've got to make up the speed. Oh, the earthquake has opened up the chasm for Nateman.
On Nateman, not on Dom's end, though.
Don't think that'll play into anything. Nateman moving toward the sluice gates. Opting to pull the sidewinder instead of the straight.
Oh, and let's see what goes here.
Going very timid, but a clean exit.
No! Clean. Very clean from Dom, too.
Oh boy. Moving up to the hairpin of doom. Nateman takes it with a scrape on the end. Same for
So does-
Dom. Oof. Nate has, on this board, Nate has gone Deathless Cook.
131. 130.
Dom's back to within 3 seconds. It will take a flawless performance from Nateman to secure this win. And I think he's got it what it takes. I have a great faith in the Nate. He's a credit to our former Xbox race.
Oh, God.
I won't stop bringing it up. I won't stop bringing it up.
Come on.
Nateman ahead by about 3 seconds, but only barely.
Good.
Oh, boy.
Oh!
Oh, a little bit of a scrape there. The earthquake finally goes off for Dom.
Eee.
He's into the sluice gates. Again, choosing the Sidewinder as opposed to the straight.
Come on. Careful.
Oh, a little bit more aggressive into the city shortcut. Oof.
He does it!
The hairpin of doom.
Come
He's
on.
around the corner. No scrape
the
from
upper
Nate
hand.
Man. No scrape from either racer. They're back in the stadium section. Dom is getting dangerously close to pulling back within.
Don't think it's gonna be enough, though.
Oh my goodness.
He pulled it back, but not enough. 436. There is no sweep today.
Put the brooms back in the closet. Holy shnikes. Oh my goodness. Well done.
Domirae saying in chat, dang waterfall. And we're going on to Dom's favorite track and the one that he dominates more than any other in Grapevine Gateway.
Just like last year, Nateman manages to snag one race and keep Dom from another sweep. He can't do it. You ain't never gonna sweep the Nate.
Oh, Nateman baiting Dom and chat to use ban.
Oh, that's a bold choice. Oh man.
Dom, no, not taking that bait.
Bring out Cy Younga, Dom.
Knowing him, he might do that. Domirae going with Bullseye.
Back again, huh?
I want to see it. I want to see it. Nateman pulling another safety reset of the game. Fully understandable. Looking at it now, that interface looks like it's Windows old. I have respect for the classics, but dang, that's a fossil. No offense. Mr. Navior in the cockpit for this one. The ideal choice.
Yeah.
I believe. Does Ben have this in TAS, or does it still go to Bullseye?
It still goes to Bullseye and Test. This track is the most winding in the game. Even more winding, far more winding than even the next most winding in Fire Mountain Rally.
Which, that track can go to heck. Oh wait, it's already there.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Grapevine Gateway, board number 6, the first of Dom's picks. I don't even want to know what the rest of the gauntlet would have. I do not know which track Nate banned from Dom's picks. I was not able to see it. Banzuga Challenge. Oh! That's an interesting sign. The crowd goes silent at that one. I would have sworn I just heard Anakin say blast. Oh, that's because Dom's running with Anakin. That's curious.
I think it's to get a better line. I love how in this game, how rotten Anakin and Saboba are in it. Here we go. Potentially final race.
Last time Dom took Nateman to Barunda, he snuck a win out of him.
It's actually, it's just half a second off. It's so close, I'm not going to even bother syncing. It's just by, maybe I'll just do 0.5 a second in favor. Yeah, Nateman is just, yeah, it's super close. I don't think I need to sync it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. The differential's a blink and you'll miss it moment anyway.
Yeah. And this track is always exciting to see at a high level just because you will be seeing strategies that are absolutely not used on any other track in the game.
It's very much the anti-racer track because of how fundamentally it takes what you've learned on every other board and tosses everything out the window.
Especially when the fastest pod here isn't bend but bullseye. And here we're going to the hardest section of this track in the game, the swamp, one of the few parts of the game where you have to use the brakes.
The most terrifying swamp since the Blood Swamps in Doom, without question. Both of them navigating it cleanly, heading up to Broken Bridge.
Which is also shared by Baru Coast.
Now that I think about it, this is literally just Baru Coast backwards.
Baru Coast and Fire Mountain Rally backwards.
Sounds like hell. Oh, wait.
2 seconds off is not that bad.
And again, for anyone tuning in, you have to realize this is Dom's baby right here. This track in general, this is his stomping ground.
Here we go, the Quake shortcut. Very clean, very wide from Nateman. Domirae a lot more precise. And Domirae is so aggressive on this track, he's the only player to break the 4-minute mark on it.
And it took years to get it done. The worst part about it, it's not a case of you get lucky, you need to optimize everything. Interesting line at the tail end of the swamp section from Dom. Still having pulled ahead by seconds. Making it look unfathomably easy. Hooks around to start finish for the final lap.
120 second lap versus the 123.
Because I believe to get the sub 4-minute time, you need a 120 point, maybe a third of a second. Second lap, you're getting 120 or 119, a little bit less. Regardless, a 4-minute pace is immaculate.
Yeah. Yeah. Domirae just dominating the track. And Dom's almost out of the swamp as Nateman enters it.
Dom closing in on start finish one last time.
And we have 404 and a 4:12. A full 8 seconds, and that is a very solid time, too.
Lord. Absolutely a great race to close it out. With Dom taking it.
Dom advances into the final. Nateman to face Mikey Berger in the bronze medal match.
All right. And both players deathless in the final race on Grabvine. Excellent work. And everyone is here.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Oh, that was a fun match. I enjoyed that.
Good racing from the both of you.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a pretty spiced up pick selection compared to what things normally end up looking like with us. I know we've played a few times and it felt a little different this time. I liked it. But
Cannot
yeah,
hear Nateman.
And just trying to throw stuff at you. See what works.
Yeah.
You're like, eventually I'll have a collection of things to use.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
I mean, hey, you kept the brooms in the closet. No sweeps here.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm happy to get at least 1 point.
When I died, I was like, all right, this is obviously the best chance that Nate's had so far to get a race. But in my head, I was like, all right, we're just going to imagine we're chasing him down. We're just going to try to push hard enough to chase him down. Did I succeed? No. But I could see his ghost in the future.
You got close. You got to within, I believe, a second of getting him. So, yeah, you kind of chased him down. You just didn't pass him.
Yeah, needed
Don't
another
imagine
lap
it there.
apparently. I don't know how much I was gaining or losing per lap anyways, but
You were gaining about a second per lap, and then you just floored it on the final lap. We were just really tense, taking the Sunken City shortcut because we thought of all the places to crash, that would be the place where both of you would have crashed, and neither of you crashed on that.
Oh,
I am pretty happy about that for both of us because that without Ben is annoying 100% of the time because you just get all your muscle memory with doing it with Ben, and then you have to switch pods, and you're like, man, this sucks.
Yeah.
Mikey bringing it up, a good point. Those shortcuts were perfect from both players every lap and warm-ups. Never made a mistake there.
The irony of that. It's hardly ever the case on Sunken or Bumpies.
Sometimes I like getting a prediction wrong.
So, yeah.
Starting with Boonta Classic and going through all these boards, you guys definitely know how to put on a show.
Yeah, that Boonta Classic one. I knew that there was a possibility that it would go in that direction just because Nate's good at Boonta Classic, but I didn't think he would commit that long and not banning it. Did I throw you off by banning DR and AQC?
No, I don't. Not really.
Well, that's good.
Didn't really care that much what the first strike was, I guess, but I just tried to ban stuff that I wasn't ready for immediately, I guess.
Okay. That's fair. I was kind of trying to narrow in on BWR because I thought that'd be a fun opener, and then you banned it. I was like, oh. But hey, Boonta Classic is obviously a fun track.
It's a fun track, yeah, at least.
To start off a race, that's not many better places to start with than Boonta Classic.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. Man, I got to play Grabvine for the first time since my grand finals match with Mikey last year.
In a whole year. Oh my goodness.
Nobody ever lets me pick it, man.
I
Always
wonder
just gets
why.
banned. I don't remember, what did you ban anyways, Nate? Was it Zugga?
Saga, yeah.
Was it just because you really don't like that transition still?
Nah, I don't. Yeah, I just don't like that track very much, I guess.
I really am the only
That's
person in
fair.
the universe that calls it Zuga, aren't I?
Correct.
It's pronounced that in the lore, but I just prefer calling it Zugga.
I could not care less about the lore if I tried.
You've heard it here, folks. That made the cut.
That was funny.
That made the cut. Well done.
Oh goodness.
Oh man.
Ugh. I was really kind of hoping that you were gonna ban well, actually no, let me rephrase. I really wanted it to be a dilemma between banning Grabvine and banning Howler Gorge skips without Ben. But I didn't know if you were gonna take that pick seriously or not.
I left that in just because I thought it'd be fun. Like, it would be fun. I just left it.
I like the way you think, Nate. I like the way you think.
Pure entertainment factor. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's pretty funny.
Only
That's
I could have
amazing.
won too, so we could have actually done it.
Yeah. If you hadn't thrown on, what was it, Doug Derby, you might have had a chance. I don't know what pace you were on, but I'm assuming it
probably
wasn't
still-
that different.
I still would have lost, but it might have been close, yeah.
What else? What else? That SL run. What happened to you on SL anyway? You said it was all
was
of the
bad.
mistakes, but like,
I missed the boost start at the start.
oh my word!
Oh
So that
no!
was not a good start.
Well then. Yeah, that'll definitely turn some heads as bulls.
I didn't catch that. Radiant did. I didn't catch the failing the boost start.
I thought it was on another track. I didn't know he missed it on Doug Derby. I completely missed that.
But it was SL.
No, he missed it on Savala's Legacy.
Yeah.
Or SL.
Yeah.
Did I? No, I don't think it was that one. I think it was another board.
Uh,
I'd have to go
It was
back
just
and
SL,
check,
I
but I
think.
don't think it was SL.
Okay.
I played uber safe on lap 3. I didn't even go for the tunnel. I just drove around the outside. Especially since I like lost a boost somewhere else. I was like, well, now I have way too much heat. That's why I said the comment I did about possibly playing too safe, because I thought you would probably nail it since it was your pick. That was
Draco
just my
definitely
like
picked up
assumption.
on that one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Ugh. Well, this will be fun to watch back.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Craziest one I would. Bumpy's Breakers and Boot to Train with the top 3 fastest pods band were the most fun to watch.
Agreed.
That one was close. 0.3, I think. 0.3 seconds.
About a third
Yeah,
of
it
a
was.
second.
Yeah, and that was with 2 different pods. Did you do jump strats with Elon? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I originally started doing legacy strats with Mars, and after one lap, I thought about it to myself and was like, he's definitely gonna pick like Elon and do jump strats or something. But I didn't want to switch to Elon because I wanted an opportunity to play Jin because he was there. So no, there was no logic behind picking him. It was just I wanted to play the character that I wanted to play. You know.
The funny thing is that it was interesting watching because you had a longer boost duration with him, but Elon Musk was slightly faster. And you almost had him, and then you also lost it on the 3rd lap on the jump. And we were wondering that might have been close, but I wonder if just the longer boost duration might have played a role here, because I know with regular Bunta Train, you can max out Ben on that, and the only pod that has longer boost than Ben is Mars, so very similar boost length as a result.
Yeah, they're like stopping and starting points for boosts are almost identical. It's kind of funny how it works out. Like the longer the boost, but less powerful. So it's like the visual cues are basically the same.
Yeah.
Jinriso. Who is this racer? He's not in the OG PC version. This is my goat, Jinriso. I have been using this man as a profile picture since the first few months of joining the Discord server in fall of 2020. So close to 5 years that I've been repping my boy. And if you play a PC version, it's right control NK. Like you hold right control, not left control, right control, then press NK. And that'll do it for you.
That's hilarious.
Sorry, left control NK. It's right control CY for Sayunga. What am I saying? It's left control NK. Anywho, doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want with your control buttons and figure it out. It's a 50-50 chance. But, you'll
get it eventually.
It's just a keyboard binding. And of course, I always play low poly Jinriso because I think his pod model looks more interesting in the low poly version. Just like I play low poly Bullseye because it's better visibility.
If it's legal in the game, it's a fair advantage.
I mean, you're just swapping swapping one setting that's in the PC version. So, what are you gonna do? It's right there for the taking.
What am I gonna do? Be stuck on Xbox?
That is, at least to some degree, your choice.
You're dang right.
To at least some degree.
You're dang right. It is. It is my choice. I will stand by it. I will stick to my guns. I will die on this hill, and it shall be glorious.
You're saying the same thing to me, who has stuck steadfast to the 64 version for a quarter century.
Hey, that takes more skill. I can confess that.
I started on the N64 version, immediately realized that I didn't have a good way to record it. And then I bought the Switch version because I was like, oh, I didn't know they had a Switch version, without realizing they had a PC version. Realized, again, I didn't have a good way to record it, and then realized that they had a PC version and bought that. So
I think a lot of your runs on the Switch version, they actually played in the Japanese text, so I can't read anything.
I have my more modern Switch runs, i.e. like 2022, 2023, and later. I did each circuit in a different language just for the sake of it. I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was funny. And of course, that was largely just to replace the times that I had that were A, bad, and B, recorded with a camera instead of, an HDMI capture card.
Yeah, but that camera recording has that lived-in feel. It's more real. I need something.
And it also
real.
is impossible to see.
That is kind of facts. Who records with a Really, Mikey?
Days when Mike and I were competing against each other.
In the match earlier today with Mike and Homura, I may or may not have stole your story, Draco, about how Mike discovered the gauntlet skip, and then you had to rediscover it because he wouldn't share it with you.
I said that several times on commentary. I don't mind sharing it.
That was a long time ago, I think.
Yes, it was.
Yep, about 2009. I still remember saying on the first time I found it and made it public, I said, "Come on, Mike, cop it up. I'm sure this is how you did it."
And I remember in the Gauntlet Skips highlight video, you also explained that story too.
Yes. I've said it multiple
Just-
times. I have.
It's just a good story. Can't be helped.
Yeah.
I do remember the day that Doug Derby's skip was found, the modern one, not the old one. That was an interesting day because what happened was that Yam was doing legacy skips, and he hit the Andretti hairpin with his nose and got slope on it. And he was like, "What the heck's going on here?" And so we looked at the collision. We all thought that it was probably too steep to climb and that maybe you couldn't really do anything once you got air. And then we tried it and immediately was able to get air, and it all went downhill from there. It was a very short process.
Until you try. It's
It's
magic.
pretty funny. Because I know, and I know the recent Punta train skip was also discovered during the midst of the 2020 tournament.
Yeah, that skip was pretty new when I first joined.
Yeah,
It was weird
it
to
was
think
really
about.
found in the middle of the tournament that year.
Nateman just chilling in here. Smiling away in the chat. Man,
Yeah,
well, I suppose we should probably get out of here. That was fun.
yeah,
I appreciate
that was fun. Appreciate it too. Now we have the final two matches set. It's going to be you and Homura for the gold, Domirae, and you and Mike for the bronze, Nateman.
Cool. Look forward to it.
Oh man, Nateman and Mike.
That was a
Really
fun match
interesting
last year. That went all the way to 13 races, and I think that was the last best of 13 since we're not doing them this year.
Yeah. It's
Best
like
of 11
3.5
though,
hours.
up and coming.
Up and coming, both best of 11s for the finaling bronze medal match.
That'd be sweet.
All right, well, I'm gonna get out of here. Appreciate you guys. It was fun. GG's again, and good luck on your next match, Nateman.
You too.
Yeah. Take care,
Definitely a great
everyone.
performance from both of you guys.
For sure. Take care, everyone. Good luck, and may the force be with you.
Have a good night, everybody.